We wanted to make it different. We took bits from all of the other festivals around because we knew exactly what we thought was best for Winchmore Hill. Primarily, Hugh read a book called Memories of a Lost Village by Henrietta Creswell, and he said, could we reenact the Fancy Fair, which was part of the book.
I realised that what a great book it was. It's a great story of Winchmore Hill before it was urbanised.
I must have read it now half a dozen times at least. Yeah, and it is just a wonderful book of poetry prose.
I think it's brilliant because it gives a great insight into the people and characters of Winchmore Hill.
Winchmore Hill is a very unique place, and it has unique people in it, and we wanted to bring all those people together.
The first stages were obviously to see whether we could close some of the roads and to get a fair on Winchmore Hill Green. And my wife went on this task, and she talked to the bus company, she talked to the policemen, she talked to the London Borough of Enfield councillors, she talked to anyone that might have an influence, the Parks Department, and they all came back and said yes.
Because here, we'd spent 10 months putting this thing together, and here it was all happening. It actually was going to happen. The roads were going to be closed, the stalls were up.
I walked to the Green early on Saturday and thought, my goodness, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. All the stalls were being put up and they were stretching for miles. And then I went back mid-morning and I was astounded at the number of people there.
We thought it would be nice if we could have a different array of food to suit everybody. So we had the mussel men, which we thought would be nice for people that like the seafood. We'd like the pail of rice. We also liked the sausages, all the different styles of sausages that there were. There was also the Pimm's tent, where we included our local pubs who came up and helped do the Pimm's tent for us. And it worked. Every single one of those stalls sold out by the end of the day, and I think we're very delighted they've offered to come back if we ever do it again. They would like to be involved.
The mixture of people there was just good, and children were mixing with adults, which sounds funny, but they don't always. The different schools were mixing together. It was just everybody was communicating with everybody else, and that was really nice to see.
Everybody had a great big smile on their face, and the next day and the previous weeks, and I'm still understanding even today, 3 weeks down the line, that they are still talking about it with a smile and how great it was.
Okay, I was walking through conversations today with saying we'd been for 5, we were just going to pop in, and then we ended up staying, and it was wonderful. Did you see the porcupine? Did you see the? And and it was fun. That was quite a special moment. I liked that. I did love that bit.
We feel a great sense of achievement, and it's something lovely to look back on, and when we see the photos and hear about people who are still talking about the festival, it gives one a great sense of satisfaction.
We couldn't have run the festival at all without the support of Enfield Council with their priority fund. We couldn't have done it without their help. Their help was invaluable, and without the sponsorship from Sainsbury's, we wouldn't have been able to do nearly as much as we did.
The stage was great, the day of Fancy Fair as well, seeing all those acts, it was a really nice feeling.
To see live music on the Green for me was the pinnacle, and see everyone dancing, all the little kiddies jumping up and down and getting into the music. And I think people were really pleasantly surprised at the quality of the musicians that we had.
I would like to think that people have touched the book or seen, as a result of other people reading the book, how things can happen in the area, and maybe at some point in their lives, maybe not right now because they're really busy or they've got children to look after or their families or whatever. We all have a moment in time where I think we need to give something back to the community.
the legacy is that we have an annual event. We have something to look forward to every year. The possibility perhaps of doing something at Christmas, which will be happening this year.
There's a lot of things happening around Winchmore Hill, and we thought it would be nice if just for one day we could bring everybody together and make it a unique experience.
And with that package put together again, with all the clever bits and pieces that make it so special and make it so N21.